so welcome back everyone to the part 2 of the Jewish Crimea run. In the first video, if you guys haven't seen it, we started out as the singular county of Kersh here, and we've managed to expand the Byzantine Empire to the north a bit here, granting our son actually this land before we could take it back. I was hoping that our liege would just give him to us as a vassal, but it looks like that might not happen, and we might just have to go about more submersive ways of doing so. But we will see what happens. We might just have to, unfortunately, kill him or something, or have him killed or something like that. I don't know. I don't think we can kill him because he's our child, so we might have to figure out another way of making him lose his throne. Or just kill our granddaughter and until he dies, and we would be able to inherit the throne. That would be the more than likely way of going about it. So I didn't even notice this actually, but all of down here and even Byzantium converted to Crimean for some reason when we created the Crimean, or diverged the Crimean culture. None of these people that own these lands are Crimean, so I was hoping maybe some of them might convert, and maybe they still will in the video or throughout the video. But yeah, we got actually quite large, surprisingly, group of people here. But basically, the basic goals for the video, as I mentioned last video, are to create sort of a greater Ukraine as Khazaria here begins to divide. And for right now, I think I'm cool with staying under the Byzantine Empire, but maybe we try to separate ourselves by the end of the video. We'll see. So yeah, without any further ado, I'm going to press play and we're just going to get started. Oh, this is a good question. What do I do? I could consecrate the bloodline right now, or I could try and go for the 5,000 about I need to make my own religion here. The reason why I would want to make my own religion is so that I could get rid of which one? This one here, syncretic, this one, and replace it with communion. And then I would make it equal, lay clergy, temporal, rabbinic, and for life. Oh, whoops, and I would have to do this as well, so that I would be the head of faith, and people come to me. So, I think I'm going to press save right now. I know it's cheesy, I know I'm not playing it like super whatever. If I could also get polygamous, maybe that would be the move as well. I'm liking this setup right here. This would be great if we can get this. So we also got to come up with a name as well. Which one should I go with? Should I just do the standard this, or should I go with something else? I wish they had more options as well. We'll just go with yellow. That's cool with me, I think. Nothing too much, you know. That, like, they don't even have the Jewish cross on here. They just have the regular stuff. So that would be cool, but whatever. So what's this girl's name again? Gabriella. So maybe we don't name it after her. What if we just call it Crimean Judaism? That's cool. Alright, so once we get the opportunity to create this religion, we will go ahead and take it, actually. We're also just going to go with this star instead as our symbol. So I am going to save, and we'll get that done. Playing it pretty risky right now with how old we are. We are infirm as well, but I think we can keep going here. We're 63. we're going down the health path here, so we get a small boost, and we'll get a little bit more once we hopefully get some more learning and stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. And just like that, we went on a pilgrimage to Rome, and now we have enough. Alright, this is the setup we are going with here. Crimean Judaism. We're gonna turn it to a dark blue. Either or. We should go for... I think I'm good with control. It helps us just keep everyone allowed. Clerical marriage, bada bing, bada boom. We are going to create our own Jewish religion, boys. Welcome to New Judaism, Crimean Judaism. It is for the Crimeans, and that is it. So now I own all of the temple buildings as well within my kingdom. So I'm gonna actually grant this to my other daughter. And it looks like our liege did actually win a war against our son and locked him up, actually. So I'm still seeing what I can do, but maybe I will just be able to disinherit him, hopefully. Maybe I can just quickly get some prestige, actually. Alright, finally, our queen, Gabriella, Nasi Gabriella, I guess her first name was Nasi, has finally died. We are at a war with Moldavia, but we're winning it. What did she die of? Oh, just old age. Okay. Cool. Our beautiful daughter is basically the same woman. Very smart, very good at war, and incredible at intrigue. So we're just gonna continue along our similar path. Our son, however, is going to be very, very good at stewardship, as that is the path that I chose him to go on. But yeah, also look at us now. Our main title is actually the Crimean Judaism Cohen Gadol. It's our head of faith title, actually. So the more we convert people over to Crimean Judaism, the more and more people will start to give us money and stuff like that. So with our intrigue power right here, we are actually gonna go down this tree for a little bit, down the torturer tree, and also down the fabricate hooks first as well, and eventually get money the same way we were doing last time as well. But this time we're just gonna murder a bunch of people as well. Alright, so we finally won our war with our enemy over there. So thankfully we can chillax for a little bit, and we can kind of reduce the size of our... maybe not. Maybe we try to take an opportunity against the Khuzars at some point in this lifetime as well. I feel like I've murdered them so much, and I feel like that's been a mistake, actually, because I feel like normally they break apart by now, right? But maybe that was a mistake. I'm not quite sure. I think I'm gonna go for Bavaria and Lothongria though next. Kind of try and break up the big European empires here as well, so they don't become a threat to Byzantium. But yeah, that's kind of the goal for this lifetime, is to just hope that we can eventually just fucking get the last little bit of Crimea, and then we'll be, you know, happy. Hey, so we managed to kill the king of Bulgaria, which means they split exactly the way I wanted them to, into 3 separate little kingdoms here. And guess what? Oh, fuck. I forgot we died. That was like 2 characters ago. We had claims over here. Well, it was a dream, but whatever, no worries. They're all split up, so they'll weaken themselves eventually and consolidate or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, we have got what we wanted. Our neighbors are weaker. I did also kill the king of Lothongria, this guy, and now his son is in here. I was gonna work on killing this guy, but I think I might just start fabricating hooks around the rich people. So I'll just have a bunch of hooks once I'm able to gain money from them again. Hey, finally, we got someone seeking indulgence. You know, it is our mayor of one of our cities. Let's go. Hey, and exactly what we were hoping to happen has happened. Lothongria has fallen apart quite a bit, actually, since the last time we saw them. They've lost these two down here, Corsica, and the north up here. They've lost. Bavaria, I believe, took a little chunk from them over here as well. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. But yeah, we were hoping Lothongria would fall, and look at that, they have. So big hype. Now, next, I think the basic goal will be probably to focus on just feudalizing, getting the 500 that we need to feudalize up there. Now, the easiest kingdom to form right now would actually be Moldavia, because we have 3 titles within Moldavia, and we need 8. So we could potentially go for these 2 within our borders, and then go for these other ones who we haven't fought yet. Or we could keep trying, and I am trying to murder the king of Khazaria right now. We could keep trying that route, and hopefully it'll eventually the entire kingdom or empire will fall apart. I don't know. I feel like they should just be so destabilized right now, but they're sticking together quite strong. So we'll see. It's probably my fault. I feel like every time I've murdered like a few people, it's just like, you know, keeping them the same. It's not doing anything. Like, look at this. The last guy had like 3,000 troops, and this guy has 4,400 now, just from inheriting the title. Like, I just don't know. I just do not know. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna keep on murdering until they fall apart, but fuck, man. Hey, finally! Khazaria has been destroyed. Our ambitions, all of the murder, everything finally has come to fruition. And look at this. He is a separate, tiny little county, of which he has 1,000 levies. I mean, damn. We'll just buy 1 regiment of whatever they're called, mercenaries, if worse comes to worse. But this is what we have been waiting for. Alright, so our guy is a full-grown man now. Took us a little bit to win the war, but we got it. We're just gonna go down stewardship here. At first we're gonna go down demand payments and extort subjects, and then we're gonna head down to centralization, as this guy is gonna be the main guy who's gonna be boosting our economy and building a whole bunch. We're gonna hopefully get this title back eventually and everything. So yes. And we have we got ourselves a boy. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any good traits. However, that doesn't seem to matter. We are also having a bit of a succession, whatever going on. Ooh, Byzantium won this war as well. Very cool. So Bulgaria, much weaker. I'm glad all the murdering and scheming we did against them is finally coming. And we are going to be taking this county, which means we are going to form this duchy and eventually hopefully get Moldavia as well, so we can just go for that kingdom without having to really deal with these larger duchies right now, because they're way more powerful than I am. I feel like I should have more troops, but thus is the game, you know. Oh, come on. Alright, look at this bull fucking shit. Literally right before I'm about to be able to revoke the title from the guy who owned this spot, he fucking dies in prison and Denmark inherits it. This is so annoying. Like, what the fuck? Whatever. I'm about to win this war with this guy. Alright, so we're just gonna pay to have this guy killed instead. To have the king killed. Eventually we'll be able to get some money to hopefully bribe some more people into here. It's just like, it's so much. I'm tired of that bullshit. I just want it. I was consolidated. I had won it. I had it, and it was mine. Hey. So we almost own every single county. Actually, we do own, except for one. So, and soon we'll be able to make the Duchy of Bugek, I think, or Bugek. And I think hopefully, our queen will grant us this guy as a vassal if we create the duchy down here. Let's see. Hey, and so they did grant us this vassal, so we're gonna demand his conversion. And if he doesn't, we're gonna force him to. Let's fucking go. So now we are... Alright, so what we have decided to do here is declare one final war in order to secure our final ambitions of creating the Kingdom of Moldavia. We're basically going to turn this into our springboard to eventually conquer over here for Zaporizhia and a bit of the Caucasus as well, but we'll see for right now. But right now we just want the kingdom so we can get powerful enough so we can have more stuff happening. Hell yes. And here we are. So we've done it. We've secured our ambitions here. We have finally have enough to become the Kingdom of Moldavia. And once we are, we won't really have to worry about succession for quite a while or anything else. Really, and hopefully we'll just be a lot stronger, you know? Let's go. So we just killed the King of Denmark, so I think we could potentially take him on now. Once we get up the prestige and a little bit more money, we'll just buy a bunch of shit, a bunch of guys, and we will handle that. Or we just go for the kingdom first, and then we figure that out later. I don't know. We'll see where we're at once we're ready. And just like that, we have become the King of Moldavia. Let's go. Bada bing, bada boom. We are now a mighty king. So hopefully we can defeat Denmark soon. Oh, we should be able to. He's very weak right now. So are we, but... but that's okay. Alright, so we're gonna go for the war right now against Denmark. Because I feel like by the time they get here, we'll have sieged it down. We'll be ready and waiting. And once they attack, we can take them on pretty easily, hopefully, as well. And I'll be able to buy some men-at-arms and stuff like that as well. So that is the goal. That is the idea right now, eventually. Alright, so we managed to get him to surrender, thankfully, and now, we are consolidated, so we'll fuck up, whoever that is. It looks like our buddy is in another war over here, but that don't matter too much, you know. Hey, so our guy finally died. Unfortunately, he was pretty great. He was a good one. He did exactly as we wanted him to do. He built up our grand empire, or our great kingdom here, and made us a lot more powerful than what we were before. So, yeah, we're done with him finally. Now we're on to his son, who is once again pretty good at intrigue. He's just alright, actually. That's okay, though. Not too worried about it. We're gonna go ahead and get some... But, yeah, this guy's gonna be an intrigue guy. We're gonna just go ahead and try to murder a bunch and see what we can do down that line. Okay, so we finally won that bullshit war. That was so annoyingly long. It was stupid. We also had another succession war afterwards. But we're done. It's annoying, thankfully. So we can go down actually building up our empire route once again. Yeah, we're going to be fabricating hooks once again because this guy is pretty good at intrigue. And then eventually we're going to go down the money tree. And we are going to use those hooks to make the money. Look at this, we're almost connected to Poland now finally as well. That's pretty funny. Furthermore, I've decided I'm not gonna help these guys. They got the war. They're gonna win that anyways, so I'm just not gonna help them. It's too much effort. Alright, so we have the Crimean culture now in all of Crimea and a little bit over here as well. We've also put it down here, so that's pretty hype. Furthermore, we almost have all of our lands as Crimean Judaism. We are much, much more powerful now, thankfully, as opposed to like the 400 troops we had for most of today's game, which was pretty annoying dealing with a lot of these wars and alliances and figuring all that out. But it wasn't that bad. I always enjoy doing the stuff like that, and I was having fun still with the intrigue. So I think I am gonna get off because I'm pretty tired. It's like 1 a.m. now, and my guy, I feel like he's gonna die soon, and I don't really want to deal with that right now. I feel like he's gonna die when I press on pause. So I think I'm just gonna save right here, and say, yeah, that was good. We became a king. We started our own Jewish religion that follows us and that essentially pays us once we start to get more and more people to follow the religion and more sinners. We're gonna try and, you know, take over Ukraine next episode. But also, I was thinking we got, you know, a couple of other kings like this guy here. We got this guy who was a part of our family, but then they got like usurped or something like that. And Poland and Great Moravia. So we could try and eventually take over, not take over Byzantium, but use our influence and use our abilities as the Crimean people and the Jewish Crimean people to essentially, you know, transform Byzantium into our own image instead of what it is currently. Oh, also, or furthermore, these guys declared war on us, and when we beat them, I'm not sure if, like, I'm not sure why, but they just, like, swore fealty to the Byzantium. I'm not really sure why, but we beat them in a war, and then they were like, okay, we'll just join you guys, I guess. So that was fun. But yeah, that's us right now. I'm pretty satisfied with the way it is. Succession was a little bit of a bitch, but we managed to keep this guy down and keep this guy liking us a little bit as well. Oh, I didn't even know we could blackmail him for a murderer secret. Oh, W. Yeah. So let's look around the world real quick as the last little bit of this episode before we go. So Lothongria didn't exactly go as planned. I didn't get to murder France, unfortunately, the leaders of France, unfortunately. So they just kind of became super powerful, and now they're kind of doing a Napoleon. So let's hope next episode I can kind of take them on a little bit. But we got rid of Lothongria's power base. Sardinia is also very powerful for some reason here as well. And hopefully we can also get rid of Bavaria next episode. But other than that, these guys have been going through succession crisis after succession crisis. The Seljuks formed. That's cool. I did not notice that, actually. That is very cool. The Imanate. So this is another... Oh, the Abbasids are a part of this Zaidi Imanate or whatever. So they got their own little shit going on, but... Yeah, I mean, nothing too big. You know, it's almost 1,000. And, nothing too big, I guess. Nothing is steamrolling. Pomerania actually has been one of the more surprising ones during this playthrough, because they've beaten back both Lothongria, Bohemia, Bavaria. They took a part of Bavaria. I don't think they've ever declared war on Byzantium. I haven't seen them fight, but obviously they've been going over here. They've been impressive, actually. They've been a force to be reckoned with for sure. So that's been fun to watch as well. But other than that, I've been just, you know, hard focused on right here in Ukraine, trying to figure out all the bullshit and how I can just even get a little bit more power. Also, the main reason why I want to go after Pontus is because he's now declared 3 wars. Not this guy, maybe this guy specifically, and his dad have now declared 3 wars on me for relic claims, and I beat them every time, and it's just been annoying. So that's kind of why I want to, you know, fuck these guys up and fuck up their day because it's annoying. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the view and I appreciate your guys' input or anything. Let me know if you guys want to see anything else on the channel. Otherwise, I'll be back soon with part 3 to this video. And thank you guys so much. Have a good one.